Welcome to the Uncovering the Voice, the School of Uncovering the Voice. This school is wonderful for people who have lost their voice, their singing voice, and even their speech voice. And also it's great for improving people's voices. Valborg Verbeek, that started the whole school, was a Swedish opera singer back before the First World War. And as she was doing her regular singing exercises at the observatory in Europe, the exercises hardened her voice to the extent where she lost her voice. Now, she was particularly sensitive and had a particularly subtle voice, I imagine. And then 3 generations later, I studied the foundation course of Uncovering the Voice, and now I am allowed to share the exercises. So let's start with the first one. Now this one is, you should really wake up before you usually wake up, and do the exercises, and then they will send you to sleep. And they are called the Forget the Breathing exercises. The reason being because there is too much attention, according to the school, there's too much attention nowadays on breathing. We're focusing on our breathing. Breathing is a natural part of life. We've been, our bodies have been breathing ever since, if you believe in evolution, ever since the beginning of time, since we had lungs. So breathing should be as natural as, just completely natural. We shouldn't be focusing on breathing. We shouldn't be thinking about breathing. But what we do tend to do in our life is when we do something, we tend to use muscles. We always use our muscles. We do something. And so we can focus on the movement of the muscles, the movement of the body. So I'm going up and down because that's part of the exercise. So I'll demonstrate the exercise first. This one is called the MF. So it always has sound, the sound stream that Verbeek talked about, that flows from behind us through the head and out again. It's just constant, and we are bringing it into manifestation. Sound, I guess, is an etherical stream, and I'm trying to make sure that this cat isn't in the video. And then there's a speech sound that goes on top of it. Now at first so speech sound of this exercise is MF. And the first thing to do with the is to really taste the because we want to get the muscles around our mouth. In the beginning stages, we focus on the muscles of our mouth to really make sure that when we're singing later on, the sounds are produced clearly, so that you can hear the sounds that you are singing, as well as the notes, the pitch that they're singing. So let's put all that together. So imagine you're in your dressing gown, you got out of bed. I'm wearing tighter clothes so you can actually see how my body is. And if you were here in front of me, you'd be able to see my whole body, which you can't do on the video. But I have planted my feet in front of my knees, and my knees are below my hips. So I really am grounded on the floor. And I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. So if someone were to take the chair from behind me, I would be able to stand up. Yeah? So let's see if I can stand up. Yeah. Okay, good. So now, being on the edge of the seat, my spine is totally 90 degrees, totally perpendicular from the floor that I'm on. Yeah, very important. And so you imagine the thread going all the way up the head and all the way down to the center of the earth. So we are totally grounded with our feet and with our spine. So we go, and then we push in our belly muscles. So the out breath is, so we breathe in, and we breathe in, we go, and just when the body needs to bring in air, we open our mouths and relax our abdominal muscles. And we're going to sing twice on the first tone, and on the second tone, on the second note. So we're going to go up to the fifth, right? So, but instead of doing one on each note, we're going to be twice. So we do 2 MFs on each one as we go up, and on the way down, we'll have just one on each. So, sorry, we'll go up to the fifth. La 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 la. And don't worry if you can't, you just, what is important in this school is really listening to your body. So that if there's anything that you can't do, don't try to do it. Yeah. So, very gentle to oneself. This is part of self-love. So we breathe in with our mouth open. We're going to breathe with our mouth open. So, like we're yawning. And if you yawn, that is a good thing. We put a hand in front of our mouth to stop ourselves yawning, but actually it's really important when we yawn, we take in as much air as possible. And then we can go back to sleep. And so we're really educating our body about how to breathe, especially when we are singing. So thank you. Thank you for joining me in the School of Uncovering the Voice. There are many, many exercises, and I will be posting them at least once a week from now on. So that was the MF exercise number 1 of Forget the Breathing. Oh, please subscribe to my channel, and later I'll put a join button in there as well, so you can send some money as well. All right. Yeah. I look forward to seeing you again.